Hello, Facebook ads people. I'm Konstantinos, and this is the Facebook ads breaking news podcast. Hello, guys. Podcast 146, and this is the podcast that we're gonna make some big announcements. First of all, I want to say that I want to thank all of you for the support on the channel, and all of this has changed my life, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Now, you knew that I have always been honest with you, so let me tell you what is happening. Um, First fact, I can see it also on the videos that I'm bored of doing the podcast anymore. It's not interesting to me, and for this reason, I'm gonna stop for a period. Maybe I'm gonna do a podcast here and there when I'm gathering a lot of topics that I feel like I want to discuss. But the podcasts are gonna be less now. I don't know how many. It really depends on the things that I would like to say. But we're gonna come back on September with my friend Jonathan, and we're gonna do a podcast that it's gonna be a podcast basically that we will be discussing things that we want to discuss in a much more deeper conversation between two people that they spend a lot of money on the platform managing multiple ad accounts, and I think it's gonna be also more interesting. So this is thing number one with the podcast. Thing number two, I do believe that we tapped a lot into the technical side of Meta, but I do believe that this thing is going away as the time passes by. And I think that Claude, ChatGPT and stuff, eventually they're going to be able to give the same advices as I give. And which is totally fine. But I'm thinking that the only thing that it's missing, and I think that I want to focus more from now on, is creatives. Because yes, you can still have direction for creatives, but the creatives is something that is gonna be the biggest thing that we're gonna discuss in the next period. So what's gonna happen is this. For the time being, because still media buying is needed, I'm gonna be doing some videos with the things that they intrigue me, I find interesting inside on ad accounts, working with ad accounts. And I will do also some videos, maybe a 50-50 ratio, with the videos that are gonna be about creatives, branding, things that I'm seeing across other accounts that are working. Maybe talking about big companies and the branding that they do, so that we can see what we can learn from that. I have done videos like this in the past with True Classic and I found the word, it's loop earplugs and many other things. But now I want to do it in a more fun way so that I can start enjoying again video shooting, because it became a little bit of a routine and I can see it on the videos that I don't like it. So I'm gonna change my content a little bit to things that excite me now, which is um, creatives, branding, the way that other brands are doing it, and all of this kind of stuff, so that we can have also more massive content and not content which is just for a few people that they do understand my yapping about technical stuff inside Meta. So this thing is also gonna change. So it's gonna be a mix, and we're gonna focus also on the creative. Am I going to be doing creatives for people? No, is the answer. I do have a cooperation with an agency that it can do this job, but I cannot do them on my own. I just want to focus on the technical side, on media buying, and on explaining branding and all of the things that I'm seeing inside their accounts. Now, apart from that, we discussed about the podcast, we discussed about the channel and the content. Let's discuss about something which is a little bit sad. You're gonna start seeing that the views of my channel are gonna drop. It's because I found a way of removing all the bad traffic that I was getting. So now that means that we are gonna have to start from zero, building the channel again with new audience and people that are gonna come again. I'm not sad with that because, as I said, it's not that I just want to do YouTube because I like it. I don't care about the numbers or the money that I will make from it. So this is the thing with YouTube. With the content and everything is gonna change. By the end of this year, I hope that I will start recovering to normal numbers and not junk traffic to my YouTube videos. And I hope that I will be enjoying more the content that I will make, along with the podcast that I know that I will enjoy making. So I'm changing to a direction that I will be enjoying the things that I want to do inside the podcast. This doesn't mean that I will stop answering your questions into the comments and stuff. I will keep answering everything. Yeah, so that's the direction. A little bit more fun for me so that it would make sense again for me to put all the time. And I guess if I'm happy, you're gonna be happy because you're gonna like the content. And then the shift to creatives, because at the end of the day, I'm seeing that this is what it's actually working. Don't forget also that I'm changing a house. So this background here, it's something that you're gonna see only for the next few months. I'm gonna keep it for a little bit more and then do transition to a new studio. I want to refresh everything, I want to refresh everything and just start enjoying all of this process all over again without seeing it as a burden. Also, I'm not going to put my studio inside my new house because I want to go to my house and be a house, not a workplace. And now I have a child. I want to go to the house and see my child, not just go and just keep working and stuff. So it's gonna change a lot from the perspective of this is work, I'm doing the content, then I'm going at the house and I'm relaxing there. Am I sad? No. The answer is no. But I feel like if I don't do this now, especially now after the change of the new studio and everything, I feel that I will never do it. So I will change everything. I was thinking yesterday, what is the thing that you don't like? I don't like, for example, doing this and that and that. I'm bored of doing the podcast every week. It's pressuring me that I have to do it every week. So I'm gonna do things that I like and I'm gonna improve the content like this, along with the creative, which is, I think, something that we're gonna have for many, many years and discuss about it. Comparing to media buying, which in my opinion, as I said many times, it's actually dying. And I don't believe that media buying is gonna die fully, is gonna die, but I believe that people that needed your help before, now they go to Claude or ChatGPT, they ask and they do their ads. The people that are doing media buying, they're gonna be less because there are gonna be less jobs, and there are gonna be less people that they are asking for media buying from people, which is gonna be big brands and stuff that they need specific tasks and specific knowledge there, which is not gonna be able to cover it yet from the AI. So no, I don't think that I'm gonna have zero revenue from it, but I think that it's gonna shrink. And this is the reason, and this is as far as I will go. I'm building a web app, which I cannot tell you what it is, but when it's gonna be ready in a couple of months, I will let you know, and I will let you go test it and see it. It's gonna be subscription based, and it's gonna be an app which is based on my experience. It's gonna be related with marketing and media, and it's gonna be mostly oriented to the creatives side. That's as far as I can go. I will explain to you the app when it comes out, but it's gonna be focused on the creative side, and with the help of AI, of course. And that's as far as I can go. So that's the thing. Now let's talk a little bit about the subscription and all of that. You can do whatever you want. You can stay on the subscription side, supporting the channel. You can stay on the Patreon, supporting the channel. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you if you want to stay. But it's not going to be weekly podcasts now with the paid version and stuff. So this is totally up to you on what you're going to do. You can even cancel now if you want. As I told you, thank you very much for all the support and stuff. We need to do this shift here to have better content. Now, I had already planned things to tell you today. But I think that I don't want to. Because I think that after 146 episodes, just to pretend as if as nothing has happened and do another podcast over here answering questions and all of that, I don't think it makes sense. I think that this is what we should do. I think that this is an announcement. This is what I will do. I hope that some of you're not gonna be angry with it. I have seen a comment, for example, saying that please don't stop the podcast and stuff. I get it, but the podcasts are gonna come on September again with Jonathan, which is gonna be even more interesting for you. If you find this podcast interesting, you will find those more interesting. And also, I need to focus a little bit on the app, and I need to focus a little bit on. By the way, the app is gonna, the course is gonna continue, and the course, whoever has access to the app, they're gonna be able to get the course for free, which is gonna be, the app is gonna be a subscription model for, I believe $50 per month, something like that. So I'm gonna try to put them all together. And the last thing is that it has been unfortunate, and I never believed that internet is such a dirty place to get bot traffic to my ads. But I realized that since I can do nothing about it, because basically they're sending bot traffic, I don't know who, and then I'm getting comments like I love your content and all of that. So basically it's like they're sending you bot traffic which is giving good comments, but I can understand it because it's the same text from 10 people at the same minute. So I can understand it's about traffic. So what I'm going to do about it is that I'm gonna do better content. And I'm gonna do better content that I enjoy. And since I'm bored of doing the podcast and all of that, I'm gonna do it whenever I feel that I will have the energy to do it. I will do another podcast and I will do other content which I will enjoy more doing, since everything is changing and we have to adapt to the changes that are actually happening along with the app, so that I can keep my whole team without firing anyone and stuff, and be able to operate in the next years. Because don't get me wrong, this year and maybe the next year we're gonna make money from the media buying, everything is gonna be fine. But eventually I think that it's gonna die, if not this year, the next year. So that's the wise plan over here. That's all. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I'm a little bit sad that the podcast is stopping. I didn't come with this intention. I came with the intention of doing the full video, but I feel like I don't want to do it now. So let's leave it here. This is the update, and I hope that you're gonna stay on the channel to see the new app which is coming, to see the new content, to tell me if you like the new content, and also the new podcast that is coming. I feel like I'm removing a burden from me right now, which is relieving, and I feel that everything is happening for a reason. And I have written something here which I was thinking, and it's actually my new motto, I believe. By the way, credits to me for saying be creative and be consistent. This is what I was discussing with my video editor here in the videos before, that I have seen that creative is the most important thing since we started the channel, and we end up now shifting our content more to creative. So basically, I'm gonna finish with that, which is saying, certainly, this is not the end. It is not even the start of the end. Maybe it is the end of the start. Think of it, and I will see you in the next podcast, in my next videos, and let me know in the comments anything that you wanna say, expressing your feelings about the things that I said. At least I know that the whole channel is gonna grow bigger out of all of this change, and I think that we're moving in the right direction. Bye, guys. This was the Facebook Ads Breaking News Podcast. Like it or not, it is what it is.